Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss an important topic in chemistry: phosphorus pentachloride PCl5 decomposition, Kp and Kc derivation. Okay. First of all, we are going to see the equation of this reaction. Okay. Equation: PCl5 in the gaseous state on decomposition to form 1 mole of phosphorus trichloride in the gaseous state and 1 mole of chlorine in the gaseous state. Okay. Here all are in the gaseous state. Therefore, type of equilibrium is a homogeneous equilibrium. Okay. Now we are going to see the how to write the equilibrium constant for these above reactions. PCl5 on decomposition forms 1 moles of PCl3 and 1 moles of Cl2. Okay. Kc is equal to concentration of product divided by the concentration of the reactant. Here PCl3 and Cl2 act as the product and PCl5 act as the reactant. Therefore, the concentration of the product is written first. Concentration of PCl3 into concentration of Cl2 divided by the concentration of the PCl5. Okay, this is the equation number 1. Then the value of Kp is equal to partial pressure of PCl3. Okay, then partial pressure of PCl2. Then divided by the partial pressure of PCl5. Therefore, PCl3 into PCl2 divided by PCl5. Then we are going to find out the delta N value for the above equation. Here, number of moles of PCl5 is equal to 1. Okay, number of moles of PCl5 is equal to 1. Then number of moles of PCl3 is equal to 1. Then number of moles of Cl2 is also equal to 1. Therefore, number of moles of product minus number of moles of reactant. Therefore, here 1 plus 1 equal to 2 moles. Okay, 2 moles. And here reactant is equal to 1 mole. Therefore, number of moles of product is equal to 2. Number of moles of reactant is equal to 1. 2 minus 1 equal to 1. Here delta N is a positive value. Therefore, Kp is greater than Kc. Then Kp is equal to Kc into RT power delta N. Therefore, Kp is equal to Kc into RT. Here delta N is equal to 1. Therefore, this is the equation number 3. Now we are going to make a column. Then here first is the number of moles present initially. Then number of moles dissociated. Then number of moles present at equilibrium. Fourth is the equilibrium concentration. Okay. Now we are going to see it one by one. Okay. First of all, number of moles present initially. It's well known that here PCl5 is a reactant and PCl3 and Cl2 are the product. Initially, the reactant only is present. Therefore, here number of moles of PCl5 is equal to A. Here it is equal to dash. It is equal to dash. The number of moles of dissociated or reacted. It's well known that only reactants are reacted initially. Therefore, here number of moles of reactant is equal to the X and dash and dash. Then number of moles at equilibrium. Equilibrium means both reactants and products are present at the reaction mixture. Reactants are converted into product and products are converted into reactant. Therefore, number of moles present at equilibrium is equal to the initial number of moles and the number of moles dissociated. Okay, that is equal to A minus X. Then number of moles formed at PCl3. Here forms the only 1 moles, therefore that is equal to X. Here Cl2 is equal to also equal to forms only 1 mole, that is equal to X. Because here 1 moles of PCl3 and 1 moles of Cl2. Therefore, we are going to write X and X. Then equilibrium concentration. The number of moles present at equilibrium is divided by the volume that can give the value of equilibrium concentration. Therefore, the equilibrium number of moles A minus X divided by the volume. Then here X divided by the volume and X divided by the volume. So now we get this one. Then we are also going to find out the one thing. Total number of moles at equilibrium. Okay, total number of moles. Total number of moles at equilibrium. So that is a summation of number of moles of PCl5 plus number of moles of PCl3 plus number of moles of Cl2. Okay, so well known that here is equal to total number of moles equal to the number of moles of PCl5 is equal to A minus X. Then number of moles of PCl3 equal to X. Then number of moles of Cl2 also equal to X. Forms therefore they are plus X and minus X cancel each other. As a result becomes A plus X. So this is the total number of moles at equilibrium. Okay, this is a very important one. Then now we are going to find out what is the value of Kc. Now I am going to take the equation number 1. That is Kc is equal to concentration of PCl3 into concentration of Cl2, okay, divided by the concentration of the PCl5. Okay, now I am going to, this is the total number of moles. Okay, now I am going to substitute the equilibrium constant value in this equation. So Kc is equal to the concentration of PCl3, that is equal to X by V. Okay, then into concentration of Cl2, that is also equal to X by V. Okay, divided by the concentration of the PCl, that is equal to A minus X divided by V. So this equation becomes Kc is equal to X squared divided by V squared. X and X equal to X squared, V and V equal to V squared divided by, then here it undergo and multiply the reversibly. It becomes V divided by A minus X. Okay, it's well that V cancel each other. Therefore Kc becomes X squared divided by A minus X into V. So this is a Kc value for the decomposition of PCl5. Okay, student. So value of Kc is equal to X squared divided by A minus X into V. Now we are going to derive the equation of the Kp. Now I am going to take the equation number 3. Okay, but before doing that, we are going to take the ideal gas equation. P into V is equal to N into R into T. Okay, now I am going to get the RT. So R into T is equal to N goes there and becomes a dividing. So P into V divided by N. Okay, then now substitute the value of RT. The value of RT in the equation number 3. So equation number 3 becomes a Kp. So Kp is equal to Kc into RT. In this equation, I am going to substitute the value of RT. So this equation becomes a Kp is equal to Kc into the value of RT is equal to P into V divided by N. Okay. Now in this equation we are going to substitute the number of moles at equilibrium, that is equal to total number of moles equal to A minus X. Okay. Then Kp is equal to Kc into P into V divided by A plus X. Okay, A plus X. Okay. So this is value. Therefore, it becomes a Kp is equal to Kc into P into V divided by A plus X. Okay, student? A plus X. Now, in this equation, I am going to substitute the value of Kc. Here, we find out the value of Kc. Here, we find out the value of Kc is equal to X squared divided by A minus X into V. So, now I am going to substitute this value in this place. So, okay. Now, it becomes what will happen? We are going to see. Okay. Then, Kp is equal to X squared divided by A minus X into V into, this is the value of Kc, then P into V divided by A plus X. Okay, A plus X. This V and V cancel each other. It becomes a Kp is equal to X squared into P is remaining, then divided by A minus X into A plus X. So it's well that if A minus X is multiplied with A plus X, it becomes a Kp is equal to X squared into P divided by A squared minus X squared. So this is the value of Kp for the PCl5 decomposition. Okay, students, this is a very important derivation for the exam, also for the NEET and JEE exam. So, use the video, watch the video, and also share with your friends. Thank you.